How you choose to express yourself, it's all your own, and I can tell it comes naturally. It comes naturally. You follow what you feel inside. It's intuitive, you don't have to try. It comes naturally. It comes naturally. And it takes my breath away.
Do you remember when we filmed this video?
Yeah, and I remember we were walking through the street and this girl appeared out of the thin air and she gave us this cosplay party invitation. Do you remember? And we didn't know anything about it.
And this topic drew our attention at the point we decided to do a research about it. But what was the aim of this?
It was to show our classmates what a cosplayer is, also what they do, in order to have a better comprehension about different youthful cultures.
But you know why it's so important our classmates know about a culture they don't even belong to?
Because we are going to be teaching right, and it's possible we find some students who belong to this culture. And if we have enough knowledge about it, we're going to be able to understand them.
You're right. And if we want to gain their confidence, we have to begin to know their background, and then we have to consider they human beings with likes and dislikes.
Then we will be able to speak the same language.
Once we achieve this, our work inside the classroom will be more enjoyable and the learning process will be meaningful.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Up to now we have gathered a lot of information about cosplay world.
Yeah, I remember this was thanks to the internet research. We found many interesting websites. For example, was cosplayer.com, I think was the official website, and the profile Facebook from Cosplay Colombia and cosplay.net and many others.
Besides, we have found so many people who enjoy taking part of it.
And it was very surprising to find a classmate among manga, anime and cosplay culture.
Yes, he's Manuel Adarme.
Do you want to know what he told us?
Let's see.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Why do you like anime?
I like anime and manga because there is an enormous world when we can find a lot of things, a lot of experience.
And what is your favorite character?
That's a difficult question, but I think my favorite character is
Also
Kintaro.
surfing on the internet, we found one of the most talented cosplayers in Pasto.
Yes, he's Sugomaya.
We sent him a request and now we're his friends on internet.
So we have talked to him many times and even we had the opportunity to interview him.
Yes, it's so interesting what he told us. Here it goes.
How did the cosplay culture start in the world?
Cosplay culture appeared in the 70s in Tokyo, Japan.
Why did you want to be a cosplayer?
A special passion towards anime and manga. Through these kind of programs, you can fall in love with this culture. Then you want to tell others about it, using a costume, playing a role. That's very valuable.
After this research process by different reliable sources such as websites and different interviews with many people who know about this topic, we have found many things.
Yeah, back to the 70s, for example, the cosplayer costume first appeared in a special event called Comic Market. where people disguise as their favorite anime characters, and then this ritual spread throughout the world. And nowadays, cosplayers can participate in different events and whatever.
Second, they find cosplay so exciting at a point they wouldn't like only to pretend to be a specific character, but being it in the real life, even understanding their feelings that lead him or her to behave in a certain way.
And finally, we realized that cosplay culture is more important in past than before. For example, there is a local event where the most famous cosplayer can participate at a national and international level. Meanwhile, the cosplay and the competence becomes more successful, more and more young people feel attracted by this culture.
So, in conclusion, we can say that through this research, we did get the main objective we have planned at the beginning.
Yes, to show classmates what cosplay is and what they do in order to have a better comprehension about this
In
culture.
this way, when we will become teachers and we find students who like these cultures, we'll be able to understand their point of view and to interact with them in a trusted atmosphere.
Yeah, and even though this research can lead the way to look for much more information about what is a cosplay.
Sure, taking into account by the time we graduate, this culture will have evolved.
Yeah, and finally we will have a lot of personal and professional rewards. We will have much information about different cultures, and of course, we will be the teachers who are demanded by the society and needed by the coming generation.
Cosplay!